What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty and 123 of our very best friends on the Twitch, plus some YouTube livers, plus some people who've been hopping in on Discord. And we are doing a live version of the Should You Take Blank 6-star gold. Except for usually when we say blank, it's one character. And this time around, we are asking, are any of the IOW characters, icons of WrestleMania, worth taking to 6-star gold? Now, we're not on the Candy Store account. We are on my account. I guess I could switch us over to my CC account, and then they'd at least all be 6-star silver. So, Rusty, while I'm doing that real quick, why don't you tell me, do you think any of these characters would be worth 6-star gold in your mind?
Well, I think, let me preface it by saying this. It's going to take an almost immeasurable amount of tokens to do that. There may be better uses of those tokens, but some in the community may not have any other way to get to a 6-star gold, right? You can kind of fast track by pumping one up. I did that years ago with IOW Kurt Angle. He was my highest rated superstar. Now, I didn't have Undertaker or Charlotte as feud promoters, so I wasn't necessarily worried about wasting the tokens. I had kind of brought up everything I needed to at that point, had some margin to do it, and I knew 6 silver was going to be a gem damage meta, and so I kind of took a gamble and I made him my best boss battle focused superstar. I worked up level 10 on freeze in him, and I've used him quite a few times for boss battle, if nothing else.
Right.
So before you think this is an absurd proposition, just know that I actually benefited from this strategy a little over a year ago. So,
Well, I don't think that's absurd at all. And also, we have Sir Zorro in the chat. Zorro, I was trying to find your video where you took IOW Eddie Guerrero to do some incredible things. So you might have to help me run through that. But let's look at the promoters in the game. These are all 6-star silver. So what does it take to take 1 to 6 gold? Because I haven't even looked. It takes 50 gold tokens, 60 silver tokens, 70 bronze tokens, plus the standard 4,000 shard tokens. So that's a lot. If you only pull 1 gold token a day, that's 50 days.
It's 2 months, basically. 2 months worth of gathering.
Yeah. That's a lot. That is a very lot. So I can answer the question for a lot of these characters very quickly. The answer for most IOWs is no, you don't take them to 6-star gold. Your showdown characters right here, all C tiers, all of them fight like C tiers, right? There's not a good fighter in that mix. Take them to their max trainer ability. Your showdown, no, where are they? Here we go. Your faction feud characters, we'll talk about Charlotte. She's a very strong potential. I've seen a number of people run Kane, but I'll tell you from experience, I took IOW John Cena Powerhouse to 6 bronze and regretted that. So, let alone 6 silver. Oh, 2 Bob, you are right, and so is Sir Zorro. We need ultimate straps, and there's not an ultimate strap for the IOWs. Interesting. So we might not be able to show this off on the Candy Store account either. So that's interesting. Stip Tour fighters. There's a bonus one because Randy Savage wasn't allowed in game for a while and they added McFoley, but now Randy Savage is back. So you've got those. Do you remember when Batista very first came out, the chatter that happened about him?
Yeah, like the Health Steal move.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like 60 MP.
Right. Yeah, it stole 1 million health and that blew everyone's mind. But it's 60 MP to load it. Now at 6-star silver, it's 2 million health you're stealing. That
They
is
could
a
probably adjust that to like 3 MP and it would be super fair at this point.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. So I was gonna say that the 2 million health, that's like an anorexic vampire. That's like doesn't even start to take the health away from you. So or like a frail vampire, maybe. I don't know. IOW Becky, I took her up to 6 bronze. She won't scale much beyond that. Shawn Michaels, I took him up to 6 bronze. He doesn't scale much beyond that. Your showdown characters, maybe JBL, maybe Brock Lesnar, maybe Powerhouse Natty. What do you think? What do you think? Any of those?
Well, so I would say this, at least those were created in the 6 silver meta, right? So as far as a developmental back angle, like they were designed with newer things in mind,
Right.
right? So they're going to, in my opinion, they're going to be better than any of the old IOWs. If you're looking to throw a Hail Mary and push up an IOW.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And then the feud promoters, Zoro's saying in the chat, absolutely IOW Eddie has a build. Check out Sir Zoro's YouTube videos for that. That he could be very, very good. And he also said Piper with the rock plate. I'm assuming he means the new like the fancy duds that the rock plate has, right? Where is it?
The final boss finery on the
Yeah,
botch
those
build.
are the words that I'm looking for. The final boss finery. Where is that plate? I am not finding it. There it is.
It's it.
Okay.
40K on the prize wall, friend.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Whenever you make 15 or more botch gems, decrease all of your opponent's gem damage by 80% for 3 turns. And he's got some botch moves then. Yep, 13 random gems into botch. It's a 5 MP move. You might be able to trigger it twice if you can. Yep, 8 MP make purples right there. So you could back up the black and the purple together and run that twice. That might do it for you. Interesting. Interesting. And the trap move, Zoro says, oh, look at that. Yep. Make botch gems. So you got the black trap, the black make purple, and the black botch gems, and the finery will take them down easy. Interesting. Okay. So there's one that you've got. What about the Charlotte Flair? Charlotte Flair is one that intrigues me because triple green became something that is, worth talking about a while ago, and I don't know if that still holds true anymore. I don't know. So 6 MP greens, so you can load them easily. 9 gems into strength 3. Two Bob says all we need is ultimate strap for IOW, and they'll be fighting for a top 10 in class spot. Zoro sent ha 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 ha.
Well, yeah. I think the the little meme laughing is sarcasm. I think.
Right. I think so. Well, we can on the Candy Store account use some of the ultimate straps, but to the point of the content in the chat, that's not fair. That's not fair to the community because there's not really ultimate IOW straps out there. So you'd
Exactly.
have to use. So you couldn't use the final boss finery for Roddy Piper yet.
There you go.
So, man,
What is
that's
Charlotte? The showboat Charlotte. She's IOW, isn't she?
no, Showboat Charlotte is just a normal everyday character. It's the Acro
It's her
Charlotte.
gear that's in the shop.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, Showboat Charlotte's gear. And Showboat Charlotte with all 3 gears is in the top of the ladies in the game, actually. So So we can answer a question really quick. There's only about 3 or 4 IOW characters even worth considering. So we'll come back and do some videos on them. But Charlotte, maybe. Maybe. We'll have to come back and see. And then you're down to IOW Eddie, and Zorro confirms it's a yes. He is worth building up. Check out Sir Zorro's videos. And then you've got JBL and maybe Natty. I also took Kurt Angle to 6-star silver, Rusty. I got a 25% gym damage strap for him. I juiced him with everything,
Yeah.
and he walked up to his opponents and tried to tickle under their chin. You know how like old
Yep.
grandmas will come, oh,
Yep.
you're so sweet, you're so cute. That's about what
Yeah.
he did.
Major bummer. Major bummer.
Major bummer. Yep. Yep. So should you take some IOWs up? If you don't have a path to a 6-star gold and you've got a bunch of IOW tokens, there's 3 or 4 to consider. Charlotte, Eddie, JBL, maybe Natty. If they release ultimate plates and ultimate straps, and you've got a final boss finery, then Roddy Piper. But other than that, the answer is no. Not at all. None of them. Just take them to their max trainer ability. That's it for this video, and DJ is live, and we're past our time. So, Rusty, you want to take us out for this video?
Hey, thanks for joining us for this Should You Take Blank to 6-star gold. We've got a whole lot of videos in this series, so check them out on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, and we will see you next time, friends.